Investigate his claims. Examine the evidence. Make your decision. The people that Jesus met in Samaria heard his message and believed that he was the Saviour of the world. But as he travelled north into Galilee, there was a mixed response to his teaching. There were those who wanted to see Jesus perform a miracle. Only then would they believe that he was the Messiah. Capernaum was a town where Jesus was going to heal lots of people, and yet many would still refuse to believe. There was one man whose faith caused him to travel 17 miles to see Jesus.
At the end of 2 days, Jesus went on to Galilee. He himself had said that a prophet is not honored in his own hometown. Yet the Galileans welcomed him, for they had been in Jerusalem at the Passover celebration and had seen everything he did there. As he traveled through Galilee, he came to Cana, where he had turned the water into wine. There was a government official in nearby Capernaum whose son was very sick. When he heard that Jesus had come from Judea to Galilee, he went and begged Jesus to come to Capernaum to heal his son, who was about to die. Jesus asked,
"Will you never believe in me unless you see miraculous signs and wonders?"
The official pleaded, "Lord, please come now, before my little boy dies." Then Jesus told him,
"Go back home. Your son will live."
And the man believed what Jesus said and started home. While the man was on his way, some of his servants met him with the news that his son was alive and well. He asked them when the boy had begun to get better, and they replied, "Yesterday afternoon at 1 o'clock, his fever suddenly disappeared." Then the father realized that was the very time Jesus had told him,
"Your son will live."
And he and his entire household believed in Jesus. This was the second miraculous sign Jesus did in Galilee after coming from Judea.
The Samaritans believed because of what Jesus had said. The Jews needed a sign. And yet even when they did see the miracles, they still refused to believe. I wonder, what will it take for you to believe in the words of Jesus? Life is very precious to all of us, and yet Jesus knew that a day was coming when he would willingly lay down his life for others. His time, however, had not yet come.